In terms of the facilities that we have, our own facilities at the Department of Health, we have not received a report on any that has been affected. There is a CHC that is not very far from here. Definitely it has not been affected in terms of the tornado itself. Probably it's because it's about 10 or so kilometers away from the area, so it was not on the way of the tornado. With that said, we had an influx of about 120 patients yesterday that came into the CHC, and because it was already in the evening and the staff, in the evening the staff is not the same amount as in the morning, so we had to recall the staff that had actually logged off, and we do appreciate that all of them came back and actually were committed to doing the work. But that on its own was not sufficient. We then had to add staff from other facilities and add teams to ensure that they are able to assist all the people who were in the facility at the time. With that done, we then also decided that we are going to utilize 3 facilities in terms of hospitals, which is General Kizenga Panza Hospital, Pixley Isaga Seme Memorial Hospital, and Victoria Mxenge Hospital, which was King Edward. So all of those that were seen yesterday and needed to be transferred for higher care have been sent to these 3 hospitals. But as of this morning, we've also again had an influx of people coming in now with minor injuries, and as of 11:30 this morning, we had seen about 69 patients, new patients that were coming into the hospital, but most of them are just with minor injuries. We have one that we're a bit worried about. We think it might be a fracture and we will be referring to a higher care, but all the other 69 have been treated and have been discharged. We are very much aware that, because people have been working trying to secure their possessions, some might not realize how injured they are. So throughout the day, they will still be coming in. In terms of numbers of the people who deceased, we don't want to commit ourselves as the Department of Health, because we don't get all the people that pass on into the facility. We can only tell you about those that passed on in our facilities, but the province will only be able to announce once we as the Department of Health and the police have been able to reconcile the numbers.